Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Legion Lads. I am your host, JR. Today we got Jose, Nick, and Dallin. What's going on, boys?
We're
Hello.
back, baby.
I think this is the biggest pod we've had in a while.
Yeah. All the stars lined up, and we were able to get a lot of people on, so it's always nice to get everyone's opinion. But, dude, we got an episode for you guys. A lot of information has dropped. We're not going to cover everything in this episode. We're going to cover the two topics that we're mainly going to cover is the Imperial High Command and the rest of the Tauntaun, Luke, and Han Solo command cards. And we'll cover the new objectives and we might cover the weekways, but the new objectives and the weekways definitely another episode. Because Adepticons are around the corner, which means even more news, so it's a good time to be a Legion player. But before we get into all that, I just wanted to do a couple announcements. We have the Legion Lads League coming up. In fact, in 2 days, on March 20th is when it starts. So any of our local listeners that want to join the league and partake, it'd be a lot of fun. Roman did a new system this time, so it's not the winner, whoever wins the most gets the biggest prize. It's whoever has the most points gets the biggest prize. And the way you go about that is different scenarios, like go to a paint night, play a game at the shop, play different players. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're on the fence about it, just join. I mean, again, you're accumulating points for different prizes. I think, if memory serves me correctly, you could cash them in.
It's a prize
Um,
wall.
yeah. Like if you have 5 points, you could probably get like a high five from Jose or something like that.
We gotta
But
ask him. We gotta ask him if we get to rack up points at the Bakersfield tourney because that's 3 rounds
I don't think so. I think this
with
is more
different
of a,
players.
you know what? We will ask. We will ask and find out.
Doesn't count.
Um,
The thing is, play a
They're not
game with a
they're not
different
in the league.
person,
They're not in the
and
league. Gotta play players in the league.
does it have
I
to be
don't
the
think
league
no,
players?
I don't think it has to be in the league. It's just play the game. There's no
Mm,
verses or nothing. It's a league, but he's just tallying up. Basically,
There's no
it's get people
verses,
to
but you
play
gotta
in.
no verses, but you gotta play against people in the league. That's
No,
the
but
whole
it's not like
point.
that. It's getting people to go to paint night because if you go to paint night, you're not playing anybody, but you're getting points for being at
But that's
paint
different.
night.
That's different than the point where you play against different people.
Yeah, it's just a
Um,
different point, the different way to get points. It's not exactly a league. It's more like participation.
we'll find out. We'll find out. But yes, March 20th is when it starts. I believe it ends June 20th. I assume you could join at any time during that time frame. Again, the goal is to accumulate points, however you see fit. I'm sure he'll announce the prizes on a later date, so you kind of know what you're going for, or just hang out and play games, which is more important. But on that note, April 11th is the next Legion Lads tournament. So if you guys are looking to play a tournament, April 11th is when that's happening. I believe that's a Saturday. So if
It
you
better
guys want,
be.
yeah, if you guys want to come and try to play the most competitive list, as Nick does, it'll be a lot of fun. So,
I'll make him a list.
ah, it's my turn.
It
Okay,
is
you got to do
it,
yours. My turn now.
it is a Saturday, just so everyone is aware.
Good. That'd be
That
awesome.
is a Saturday. Yeah.
So,
I will be there for that one.
yes, and I'm excited because I'm gonna have the wheel bikes. So hopefully they do some work. I'm gonna practice.
Dallin,
No,
if you
maybe
pay
maybe on
me,
second thought I won't be there.
no, Dallin, here, look. If you pay me enough, I just will delay the painting, and then he won't have the wheel
Oh.
bikes.
That's true. That's valid.
Or
That's valid.
maybe I will also have wheel bikes and then
Let's
we'll
just
have a
do it.
wheel bike
Let's just
contest.
have a gentleman's agreement where we just come down the middle and see who wins at
Just a
last.
joust like
Yeah.
2003 Clone Wars.
Yeah. Whoever knocks who
Jeez.
off first. Fun fact, my General Grievous had fell off the bike. It literally got knocked off, and I
Oh
was like,
no.
"Oh man!" And I was trying to put it together. I was like, "I gotta get Jose on this because I don't know what happened here." So, anyways, moving on. A lot of spoilers. Sorry, not spoilers, but a lot of reveals. We're just gonna start off with the Imperial High Command. So the first one we got is Grand Moff Tarkin. I'm gonna go over his cards and then we can talk everybody's opinion about what you think of he's gonna be good. You like him? Are you excited for him? I know Dallin used to be an Empire player and you still probably dabble in it. And then Jose, I know you play all factions. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, I
but
play Empire.
when's the last time you played Empire?
Do you? I do.
Did you
Yeah.
sell your
The
Empire?
last time you played Empire, we had to put the sign on you that said Shore Troopers are Speed 1. That's the
That's
last time you
true.
played.
That's true. I remember that. I remember that.
And that was before. Okay, so that was before Jin came out. That's how long ago. New Jin.
Oh, new gen, new gen.
Yeah.
Well then, hey, everyone's opinion is always valid. So, Grand Moff
Is it
Tarkin, he
though?
is a commander. He has 6 health, courage 3, white saves, no surging up or down. He's speed 2. His melee and his only weapon profile is contempt, which is 1 white dice, which I think is hilarious.
It's just
He only
staring
has
at you angrily.
he only has 2 cards, or sorry, 2 cards, 2 keywords. Pull the strings, Empire Trooper. So anything that's a trooper in the Empire faction is qualified for pull the strings. And then Entourage Darth Vader, which is kind of nice. He's 95 points. He has 3 command slots, which is fitting for him. His command card, which has 2 command cards. The first one is 3 pip. It's Fear will keep them in line. For 3, you can issue it to 3 units. It has a divulge effect, resolve setup effect step permanent. When an ally Empire unit is issued an order, it has demoralized 1 until end of the round. I believe the second one, I think this is when you play it. Ally Empire unit have demoralized 1 this round.
Yeah.
And
And they've confirmed that you have to choose one or the
really,
other.
they did confirm that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how permanent works now.
Yep. You choose one or the other.
And the reason Kalani's doesn't work that way is because Kalani technically doesn't have the permanent keyword on his card.
Which is weird. I feel like why wouldn't they give it permanent on that? But anyways.
I don't know.
Yeah, his 1 pip is Moment of Triumph. This one issues to no one. You must divulge this card. So really the only command card you could play is the 3 pip. But this one says you must divulge this card, divulge resolve setup effects. Step. Permanent Darth Vader gains Guardian 4, which is for Grand Moff Tarkin only, and can benefit from backup. While defending, Grand Moff Tarkin can benefit from backup provided by Darth Vader, even if the attacking unit's unit leader is within 2 of Grand Moff Tarkin. While Grand Moff Tarkin is contesting an objective token that is not in an allied territory, allied trooper units within 2 of him have Discipline 1. All right, boys, what do you think? You excited for Grand Toff? You think it's worth the 95 points? Which I'm going to give my little 2 cents about it. I don't know if I like him. I mean, he seems fun, but you have a minimum 165 tax with Vader. I think that's the last point update for
Op Vader's 155.
155. So
fair.
I feel like you only ever play Grand Moff Tarkin with Vader. Like I don't see you ever building a list without Vader. So you have 155 tax right off the bat. But to be fair, it is Vader, and Vader's nothing to sneeze about, right?
I was gonna say it's not really a tax. It's just you get to play Vader, and now he attacks twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tarkin's the tax. You bring him just for the extra goodies.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, he does attack twice. But remember, not with the relentless though. It's got to be engaged.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, every change they've made to the relentless and standby has just neutered Vader. Unfortunately,
neutered every Force user for that matter.
But yeah, but like I feel like Vader took the most advantage of that like interaction.
Sure. Especially when he Commander Vader because of Infinite Courage. You can stand by and then relentless into something. Yeah.
Now, if you play both of his cards though, that means you're divulging 2 cards and starting with 2 less cards in your command hand. You're starting with 5 cards, with one of them being standing orders, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter because that doesn't matter because you're bringing Vader. You're bringing Vader cards.
Well, but it does matter. It does matter though because it does because if you're bringing his cards, that means you're not bringing one of Vader's 1-pips, right? And Vader's 1-pips are good.
Yeah, they're very
good. I feel like
good.
the one where you do the force pull is the one you could give up, right?
Because
Implacable, that's 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you bring Throng, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Okay, so go ahead, Jose.
Oh no, go for it.
I was gonna say, so I've played Tarkin in a game on TCS. He feels really good. He feels like you just kind of stripped all of like I used to play a lot of Vader Palpatine lists, and a lot of the time Palpatine was just there to get Vader to go do something, but you also feel bad because you're paying 200 plus points for Palpatine, and Tarkin just kind of feels like you stripped that all away just so that you have pulling list reins. And then now on top of that, I don't feel as incentivized to bring. Currently in my command hand, I'm also running Thrawn, so there's that. But currently in my command hand, I'm running 2 Vader cards. Like, yeah, you don't feel incentivized to bring Vader because bring Vader's cards because Tarkin has Entourage Vader. So he gives him free orders. Tarkin currently with his 1-pip can strip, if you do it right, you can strip like 12 hits off of Tarkin between Guardian and backup. And yeah, and like you don't mind if Tarkin dies because he's less than 100 points. I don't think you put any upgrades on him. So he's just a 95
I disagree with
point.
that.
Ooh.
Really? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. You may defend.
So I think Tarkin's a great piece. I think he's equally good with Vader and without Vader. You got to remember, like, you bring Vader, a good player's gonna avoid that side of the field, or they're just gonna shoot Vader into oblivion until he dies. Vader can only do so much. It's the curse of being Darth Vader. Um, and then which is not bad because if you're like down and you're bringing 2 of his cards, you're only losing 2 command cards. But I don't think needing to play 2 of Moff's cards hampers you if you bring him with Vader because not everybody's gonna run him like Dallin is with fucking sorry language with Thrawn. And even then, the Vader has some very cuttable cards. Like Vader's Might's a very cuttable card. Sometimes Fear and Deadman is a cuttable card. You really want your 2-1 pips. Master of Evil can come in clutch, especially if you're compiling that with Demoralize from Tarkin's cards. It's just a static thing. But even then, like we used to play Palp not even for 1 turn of amazing, but 5 turns of just pulling the strings on something reputable.
Yeah.
At Tarkin being 95 points base, I think that's a fair price to pay for your Dark Troopers to attack 4 times, 5 times,
Right.
whatever the numbers are. Rob can correct me. That's worth the old school boss double tap. That's worth an extra double tap from a Death Troopers. This opens up list building and the gun line aspect of it. Just because it says Entourage Darth Vader doesn't mean you bring Entourage. Doesn't mean you bring Vader. Just
Yeah.
like Krennic says Entourage Death Trooper. Who the hell's bringing a 4th Death Trooper? We barely bring 2 of them. I do think you can take him naked, but I think if your plan is gonna be to kind of like maximize his courage output because he's also courage 3. I think that you have to take improv because you don't know what your hand is gonna be like, and improv is such a staple to almost any commander that has that slot, the command slot available. And I think because he's courage 3, it's not a bad idea to give him inspiring presence to stretch his 3 out to spread his 3 out to range 4 to give you more map control, especially with some of these new objectives we're getting in.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah, but I mean, if you are taking inspiring presence, you should just put it on Commander Vader anyways.
But if you're not
I
bringing
think you take
Commander
Vader instead of Operative Vader.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you bring Operative Vader,
yeah,
you bring Operative Vader for the speed.
So I think like I don't know. I think Vader's like absolute necessary command cards are Implacable and Master of Evil, and then that's it. Like I don't know. Or not Master of Evil, excuse me. Darkness Descents, the other guy, the other one. And Tarkin also makes it to where you don't need to infiltrate Vader anymore. You can just always take Reliable 2 because you can hold Tarkin till after Vader goes, and then have Tarkin just pull his strings, so he gets essentially the same amount of distance if he had just infiltrated. So I don't know. I'm very excited. He's very much lit the like me wanting to play Empire Flame again for me. because I can essentially play Palpatine Vader again, and that's fun to me. And now I can even do like more attacks with Thrawn, which we will. I mean, we should probably talk about. But Nick,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got anything.
I I actually think Tarkin's a little expensive.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't just a little. I think he should be 90. I don't know. I I don't think you want to waste the one pip. I don't think you I am I wrong that you don't want to just discard a one pip before the game even starts? I feel
That's
like
valid. Yeah, and
that
I'm
that
still,
seems like
yeah, I'm still assessing whether or not the one pip's even worth it. Like, I
yeah,
don't even,
even go ahead, Nick.
I don't know.
it'd be different if it was a three pip, right?
Yeah,
That you're discarding. I don't like the idea of discarding one pip, and he is still 6 health, white saves, no surging. We're playing in games now where things are running across the board and engaging things turn one, turn two. It doesn't matter if he's with Vader, he's gonna get killed.
In
And
Guardian 4 and Infinite like
you
backup on
can't
set
Guardian
units.
melee.
Yeah, but I'm just what
Well,
at that point, what are you sacrificing? Because Vader's just gonna chew that unit up
yeah, I
right
was gonna say then
afterwards.
Vader goes
yeah.
beats the
Because
tar on whatever jumped
that's
on
the diff
Tarkin.
But that
difference between Tarkin on 6 white is Jin doesn't get a Guardian 4 unit unless it's K2 killing himself. Jin doesn't have a Guardian monster following her that's just as deadly, if not the most deadliest thing you could see. And the fact that the backup counts even if you're within two. You always take an F2 off the top unless you're in melee, and when you get in melee, Vader's there to handle that.
yeah.
You're sacrificing the unit to sack a 90 point, 95, 110 point unit.
I don't know. I don't know. It seems
I
I like it better
Yeah,
if it was 90.
I'm with Nick. I don't think you want like I don't think you play a one pip just to give someone Guardian for Tarkin. Like I feel like Tarkin needs to be behind an LS blocker pulling the strings, and
That's
then
not the
yeah,
way this guy's
I
built, though. He's built to be with
yeah,
Vader.
but the more he walks down the field, the higher his casualty becomes. You know what I mean? And in
the higher
hindsight,
risk he becomes, sure.
yeah, and in hindsight, if they're shooting at Tarkin, that's probably good for you, right? Because your Vader gets to go
Yeah.
do things, and whatever army
Well,
else you have in your army.
and you still trigger deflect off of Guardian. That's not limited to
Yeah.
Obi-Wan anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Whoa.
deflect is who cares about deflect anymore? It can only shoot one back.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
well,
true.
I feel like Tarkin has just a shield, please don't shoot him because unless you roll a bunch of crits, you're not really gonna do anything. Uh,
I think
and
it's
like
not. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just to finish, like I feel like if you want to commit your 220 point Anakin to jumping on Tarkin, by all means, please do that. Do that so that Vader can go do what he wants, or turn right around and beat the crud out of you for doing that. Like I don't know.
And the most important thing that you guys haven't mentioned is you can now officially take 3 commanders or 3 operatives.
Yep.
So you guys may have fun
4.
with that. 4, who's the?
You can get 4 operatives if you take both the Inquisitors.
Oh, you're right. You're right, because they also have that thing too. Yeah, yeah, that'd be. I mean, it'd be fun. That's for sure.
It'd be really fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to
I
try it.
think
But
I think a lot of people are just going to underestimate the Tarkin tankiness, because they're going to have the misconception of it's 6 white saves. No, this is 6 white saves with backup that doesn't matter where you're at, that has a beast roaming with him. It's
yeah,
not. I think a lot of people are going to fall victim to that. I think this is one of the situations where you just leave him alone and we're just gonna go over here. Vader can only kill so many things, but if I
yeah,
bring myself over there, I'm going to be getting killed. So I think this
yeah,
with Vader Tarkin, you just understand that you're gonna try to play a wide objective and see how that goes, which is also why I think you should go with Op Vader instead of Com Vader, because you're gonna need that if you need to pull the strings on a move. It's Vader's gonna get faster where he needs to go with the two if you're not bringing burst of speed.
uh, okay, I disagree with that, but um, I don't know. For me,
A double speed one is further than two speed twos into a relentless.
Well, no, but then you're far away from Tarkin, and then you don't give him back
No,
up.
I'm just saying if on the one whim that you have to launch Vader, you could launch Vader, and I think it's a lot more
Yeah,
effective to
you
just
can
speed
still
to
take
Vader.
burst of speed on Commander Vader and accomplish the same thing.
I don't think you take burst of speed on. I don't know. I'm on the thing of like I don't think you really take anything with Vader.
You just take him bare. You take him naked.
Hell yeah, dude!
That's
Invincible.
crazy.
Force
No, you
choke. What are
need.
you talking about?
No,
Force
you
choke
need.
auto.
For
Like,
me, I'm
Oh
taking.
yes,
I'm
go
taking.
force choke my super squad. Good job.
hey,
Great.
after 2 attacks, there's gonna be a sole survivor. Force choke him. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but all right, boys. Moving on. We have. They did go over Director Krennic, but he is the same that we have in the game. What's interesting is they revealed in his little article section the Imperial High Command card, which is funny
That
because
he
he is
can't
not.
use.
Yeah, he is not an Imperial High Command. So this card is to be able to use by all the other commanders aside for Krennic, who is not
Well,
a part of the
I,
Imperial High
he
Command.
has 3 cards.
yeah.
Yes, he does have 3 cards. So you think that's why they
Yeah.
didn't give it to him?
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I think it's very. I think it's very on theme that the actual Imperial High Command is just mean mugging
Yeah.
Krennic because he just wants to be a part of it, and they're like, "You can't sit with us."
Yeah. That command card is a 2 pip. It's called the Imperial does not tolerate failure. It's for 2 Empire units. When a unit is issued an order with this card, start its activation this round, it may gain 2 aim tokens. If it does, at the end of the unit's activation, if it did not defeat at least one enemy unit during that activation, it suffers 2 wounds. During the end phase, if one or more units issued an order with this card defeated one or more enemy commanders or operative units this round, you score 1 VIP. What do you guys think? You guys think this card is pretty good?
Yes.
It's
Scoring
okay.
point.
Why?
That
Why, Nick?
scores victory points.
It
Yeah,
does.
victory points are
One,
valuable.
one victory point.
Sometimes one is
It's
what
So
matters.
scores victory point.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And
In a
are
game of scoring,
yeah
give me victory point is a nice thing to have on a command
are
card.
are you not trying to kill units?
That's true. Valid.
I
okay.
and
Why
and
do you,
and and you don't have to score the victory point. I
Sure.
mean, but
but I mean, is it worth the backlash of the 2 wounds? Like,
so
are you playing this to kill a straggler, or are you trying to kill a full unit with this?
so I mean, you're gonna play it when you want to play it, so you're gonna know when you have somebody that
Set
is
up.
down wounded. We just talked about you're gonna have Vader, you're gonna have a squad that can probably deal the final wound or 2 wounds. I don't know. What other I guess what other 2 pips are you competing against that you're like, no, I want to take those. That may be a loaded question because don't know your characters, but I feel like 2 pips sometimes is the weakest
Okay.
card to take with units. The 2 pips are
Uh,
usually sometimes at least the most kind of eh. At least I find that with my rebels. The 2 pips are kind of meh. Um, I don't know. Victory points are victory points. I
I
don't feel
think
like
the
it's
only
that hard to do.
I think the only
I,
Imperial 2 pip that's really great is Krennic's Deploy the Garrison, maybe.
Thrawn's.
I like this card because it incentivizes killing. Now, again, the game
Of
is about
course.
killing, but POIs is the objective of the game, and having survivability is high. So you kind of want to strategically place your guys on POIs and hopefully survive, right? Survivability. This one gives you incentive to like, nah, man, just kill somebody and you get a point. It's like, oh, I like that.
Or kill somebody on a POI.
And
Exactly.
it does add 4 tokens to your army.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
And for me, when I played it, it felt weird to play it. Like it has a weird timing because you don't want to play it too late into the game because then you're risking taking 2 wounds on things that you don't necessarily want to take 2 wounds on. And also, if you're playing it too late into the game, then you feel weird about it because you might already be up or behind by multiple victory points. But then if you play too early into the game, then it feels weird because everything's still super hunkered down and defensive. Like I just feel like it's too It doesn't have a good like
Situational.
timing window.
I do find it funny though that you just said one of the downsides of this card is I'm beating my opponent so badly. I didn't need the victory point. Gosh, this card sucks.
Hey, I said whether you're winning or not by a certain amount of victory points. I didn't say beating.
You know what? You know what I do find?
Forgive him.
I find in my game sometimes the points that you miss is a secondary objective, and I feel like this card like makes up for it, right? Because it's not hard to target someone that's carrying something for the second objective, and then they lose out on that point for the turn. You know, for them to make it back another turn, but it's just like, oh, I missed that point, but I can make it up with this command card now.
Yeah, I feel like this card's really good with super squads, and like that's where that ends.
Oh, sure, 100%.
I don't think you really want to play this card if you don't have a super squad.
And Vader, right?
Vader, yep.
Yeah,
but strings.
Yeah, if you pull the strings, Vader, yeah, then you can reliably guarantee stuff. But like, so that's what I thought, and when I played it, and then Vader had 2 aim tokens, and I was like, okay, great, he's gonna go kill Padme, and I'm gonna get a point. And then Padme had a bunch of dodges, which I can't get rid of.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah. and then I was like, well, crap. Now who am I supposed to kill? Like, because otherwise Vader takes 2 wounds, and he's already taken wounds. I don't want him to be on 1 health. And so I don't know. It's not just I automatically score 1 victory point sort of card. Like you do have to like think about, well, can I reliably get this unit to kill a different unit so that I don't take 2 wounds? Like,
so
playing this
question.
Yeah.
Did you send Vader after Padme knowing she had dodges, right?
No.
That seems that. Oh, so how did she generate those dodges?
He played aggressive negotiations and took a dodge. And then I was like, well, I can't kill her now.
Gotcha.
Like I take Saber Throw in that list so that Tarkin can always make him at least perform an attack.
But assuming you're not taking all of the other cards you're divulging, you do have a command head of 7. There's only 5 turns, right? So you don't have to play this card. That's why there is a downside, but you control the downside, and that's why I look at my other 2 pips, like Luke's 2 pip, 2 units, they get a dodge. Okay.
Yeah, that's
so it's like you're getting 2 units in 4 aims, and maybe a victory point.
But you're right. But at the same time, like if you're taking, I don't know, if you're taking Bosk, I want Reptilian Rampage over this card.
Sure.
Like there are some 2 pips where you're like, I'd probably take that over this.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's good. It's fine. It's just I don't think it's the glory be all end all.
It's very. You're not wrong in the sense that it's very situational, because they got to kill a commander or an operative to get that victory point. And honestly, the ones that I can see that be relying happen to is CIS, because CIS doesn't have the strongest commanders, right? They're mostly just robots, so I can see a little shenanigan of getting that victory point that way. But aside from that, most of the commanders can have some kind of like command card that can give them that if they guess that you're going to play that at the right time. Like
Gallon,
right? Yeah, and that's the other thing is it's very telegraphed.
Sure.
Dallin, live the dream. Bounty hunter, bounty, get the victory point, the bounty victory point, and hope you can run.
You can't. You can only issue Imperial. You can only issue Imperial units.
Oh yeah, he's a mercenary. Damn it, these new rules.
Well, I mean,
sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
I forget he's a dirty merc.
Oh yeah, Boba Fett's now mercenary. Okay, all right, boys. Moving on.
Okay,
we got the man, the myth, the legend. Finally, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Oh,
wow, wow, wrong. I didn't even know who Tag was until they announced him. I was like, who's this guy? I don't know this guy. Anyways, Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's a commander. He has 5 health, courage 3. He rolls red defense dice. He surges to hit, speed 2. He has 2 weapon profiles. His melee is 4 reds. His blaster is range 1 to 2 with 3 reds. His keywords has strategize 2, cunning, direct empire unit, duelist, exemplar, 1 step ahead, tactical 1, with 110 being his base cost. 3 command slots, a training slot, and a gear slot. His command cards, on the other hand, his 3 pip is I want you to know failure. It issues to 3 units. This round, when an allied Empire unit attacks, during the form attack pull step, it gains 1 aim. If the defending unit does not have 1 or more face order down tokens. His 2 pip is we must wait and watch. It issues it to no units. It has a divulge resolve setup effect step. Permanent. Choose 3 ally Empire units. The chosen units gain reinforcements this round. Or this game, sorry. This card cannot be selected during the command phase. When an enemy unit ends its activation, you may discard this card. If you do, choose a non-suppressed or non-panicked ally unit within 2 of the enemy unit. That chosen unit may make a free move action or an attack action. Now, that's the part you get if you don't divulge, as we found out that permanent now permanently
I
plays
hate the
in
new
states.
permanent take. That's so stupid.
It is what it is. Then you got his 1 pip, Architects of Their Own Destruction. It issues it to 1 unit. At the start of the activation phase, choose an enemy unit. If the chosen unit does not have a face-up order token, assign it a face-up order token from your opponent's order pool, if able. The first time your opponent chooses to activate a unit this round, they may choose to activate the chosen unit. If they do not, the chosen unit may not activate using a face-up order token until your opponent has no order tokens in their order pool or on command cards, and has no other units with face-up order tokens. Man, Thrawn's got a lot of goodies. What do you guys think?
He's
It's
worth
Kalani for the
every
Empire.
point. He's
Kalani for
worth
the
every
Empire.
point.
Have you played with them? Obviously, you have, Dallin. What do you think?
He's very good.
How many games have you played with them so far?
Well, one.
Oh, okay.
I've had 1 game of Legion in the past couple weeks, so
Gotcha.
I'd like more. I want to play more. That list single-handedly might be the one that I bring to Bay Area because it's very fun. But yeah, having an Anakin rush Vader and then not kill Vader, and then Vader just hits him right back by using his 2 pip was very fun. His 3 pip's really good, like really solid. Obviously, it gets worse the more into the round you go, but it might be one of the best 3 pips in the game.
Yeah,
like
just accumulating those aims.
Like on par with the Super Tac 3 pip. Like that's how good that card is. It's very good.
Yeah, like you want to attack before they go, right?
Yeah, and then the 1 pip I think is, but you can't win them all.
Yeah, the 1 pip is garbage, right?
Yeah, it's just because it's a cunning 1 pip. The only one who's allowed to have a good cunning 1 pip is Dooku.
Well, I don't know, man. I think you guys are sleeping on that 1 pip. Like, I feel like I mean, again, it is the old 2 pip. I believe it's a 2 pip for Palpatine, right? And it's a good opportunity because there's a lot of times in my games, in past games, where I may not want to go with that unit first. And I want to wait for that unit to activate, right? Because there's that whole chess movement. Like, am I going to go? You going to go? Like, who's going to go first here? By exposing that unit, it's like, do you really want that unit to go last? Like, I feel like it's a great card to play when you've caught something out in the open.
But most likely, if you don't want them to go first, you're probably wanting them to go last.
Sure, yeah. but there are case scenarios where you're fighting over the POI.
They get to pick, right?
Well, you get the pick. They get the pick
your opponent
if they want to go last. Yeah, but it's very important on a POI when a lot of the times people like to bury, right? Get engaged with things, and then you normally want to withdraw and shoot. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna make you go with your Vader, kill that unit, then I can have everything fire on him, or you could choose to go last, and then I withdraw with that unit, and then everything will fire on him anyways.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's where I see the use for it, but like, I don't know, with in current meta with droids running rampant and the wheelbike list everywhere, I don't see a use for it because you go, oh, hey, wheelbike Grievous, would you like to go first? No? Okay. You were behind a line of sight blocker anyways. Like, I don't know. You just kind of, I feel like it's very like it's very melee focused, like you were
It's a
describing.
select any unit card, correct?
It is a
Mhm.
yeah, it's a
So
cunning one
then,
pip for any unit.
so then I think the option is because if you select like a commander, like Vader or whatever, chances are that that commander wants to go first or last, depending on if they're last firsting or it's just a natural thing to go last with your commander.
Yeah.
Um, I I think that the way you leverage this card outside of that is picking like if they have a special forces or a heavy unit, pick that unit because then that might throw off their timing for something else other than because if you want Grievous to go last, if JR wants Grievous to go last, and I say cool, let's go ahead and I'm gonna pick your Aqua. The odd time you don't want the Aquas to go first either, and you prefer to have the Aquas go last, but not because the Aquas
Sure.
have to go last. That means that Grievous has to move prior to that, or another unit has to move prior to that, which throws them off. I think that's the only other way you could leverage that card is by picking a unit that makes
Yeah.
them not get that unit. Like, hey, Dooku, you're gonna go. You don't get to go last because I know that's what you want to do. So we're gonna pick. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and pick a
The B
BX
ones.
unit over
Yeah.
here, because you only have so many of those cards, and you don't pick core because core is expendable. I don't mind going with the core. If they happen to be running double force user like Dooku Asajj and you pick Asajj, well, chances are Asajj was going to go first anyways, and even then, if you pick Dooku, Asajj would still probably go towards the bed end. I think if you pick something that's a limited token count, like a special forces, then it takes the ability away from them to go last with the unit they really want to go last with because now that unit has to go second to last. That rearranges how they're thinking and may open up something for you for a counterplay.
Right.
Yeah,
But
like,
then I just choose to go first if I really need something to go last. Like I don't know.
well, like I see it like Jose's not wrong.
I
Um,
get what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, like because
I
like
You can go first,
if
but you
if you
going first
play
with Dooku is better than you going last with Dooku.
well if you play like let's say Dooku and Vader are neck and neck. You play Dooku's one pip, Thrawn plays his one pip. It's like they're both wounded. Potentially could die in the next swing. It's all right. I want you to go with that B1 over there, and you could choose to go last with that B1, right? And then the B1, you just go with Vader and just kill Dooku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I guess. I
I
don't know.
I guess
They
I
both
guess
have cunning, so that doesn't
yeah.
really work the way
I
you
think
want
the
it to.
Well,
I think
sure, it
the
rolls off.
problem is it's a one pip.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it better if it was two pip, just like Palpatine's similar card was a two pip, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that it's a choice. That's my issue with it.
Yeah. Because I think.
I know it's balanced that way, but
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Palpatine was obviously way better, right?
absolutely, yeah. Forcing something to
Go
go.
first or
Great.
suppression. Can go wrong.
So what I think is funny about this is so now with if you play with Tarkin's cards and you play with Thrawn's cards, you can have like no command hand.
Yeah. I was gonna point that out. Yeah.
And Vader. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
divulge Vader's,
Divulge.
divulge Tarkin's, divulge
Well,
Thrawn.
you
Divulge
do
Thrawn's,
get Vader's back.
and then you can play Thrawn's that you can't even play, that you can't even play in the command phase.
Burn all your command cards
Honestly,
round one and
Dallin,
raw dog
work on
the
a list
standing
like
order.
that. I think that would be fun of just having no command and
Well,
playing.
my list is already like that. I'm just not taking all the divulge cards.
Oh, you need to. It would be fun.
It'd be funny, but that's a list actually, JR, where you want to take Hondo.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that would be a good opportunity. Just play standing order every time.
Yeah,
So
because you're forced to anyways.
yeah.
And you're like, oh
You have
no,
no
my
choice.
commander's dead. Oh, my
You fell into my trap card.
my command hand of nothing.
All right, Boyd. Any more thoughts on Thrawn? I know Jose, you're saying something before we cut you off.
Oh no, it's beautiful. It's Kalani 2.0. I think honestly, he has the best direct in the game. It's anything. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
trooper, it's not a vehicle, it's anything. Anything. Like
Yeah.
himself, another it doesn't say another, it just says an Imperial unit, and that comes in so clutch. These hands are rated E for everybody, so you want to rush him, he's gonna put the hands on you. Exemplar. I hate that everything has exemplar when it used to be just a clone keyword. Um, Strategize too. You can't go wrong. I mean, aim dodge on something. Um, he's worth every point. I even think if you put stuff on him, you're getting your value worth because you're stacking more keywords on him.
Yeah.
And you want to have him with another unit so he gets back up on a red save. Not bad. Dude is amazing. Like it's Kalani for the Empire, and I think it's something the Empire needed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Moving on, the last Imperial High Command commander.
Arguably the most iconic character.
So, I don't even remember where he's from. Isn't he from the first one?
He's from New Hope. Yes, he's at the
Yeah.
He's
table.
the guy. All right, so
He's the guy that gets choked.
No,
yeah,
no,
he's
no?
not.
Admiral
He's
Monty
the
gets
guy
choked.
arguing with the guy who gets choked.
Yeah.
That's the only scene he has, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's the guy that flutters his eyes when Vader's choking Admiral Monty.
Oh my God. I was just like, I don't know who this cat is. Like, I'm sure he was in the background somewhere. But hey, I'm glad he's in the game. Like, this is awesome. So he is a commander. He has 6 health, courage 2, white defense dice. He does search up and down. He's speed 2. He has 2 weapon profiles: unarmed, which is a melee for 1 black, and then his blaster is range 1 to 2, 3 blacks. He has calculate odds, equipment, logistic prowess, exemplar, and inspire 1. He's only worth 85 points, so he's the cheaper of all 3 or all 4. He has 3 command slots, training, and a gear slot. His command cards are as follow. His 3-pip, Canny Adversary.
Wait. Before you talk about his command cards, you should talk
We
about
need to talk
logistic
about
prowess.
logistic prowess. Yeah.
You know what's
Yes.
funny? Where
Yeah.
is logistic prowess? They
So-
just have
It's
it written?
I got it. It's at the start of a unit's activation. At the start of this unit's activation, it may remove any number of tokens from this card to gain the matching tokens. When this unit chooses itself as part of a calculate odds action, instead of gaining an aim and a dodge token, this card may gain 1 surge token and 1 aim token, or 1 dodge token instead, and has cache aim 1 and cache dodge 1.
And that's free, right? There's no cost for that.
Yes, free.
Yeah. No.
It's an
no
equip
problem.
free, so it goes on him.
I'm shocked they don't have that in the article. They just have it.
It
Anyways,
is in the. I thought it was, but it's also
like,
in Legion HQ.
yeah, they talked about it, but they didn't really like get in the details of it, I guess.
Yeah, someone in their marketing team probably forgot it.
Yeah.
Good old Angie.
Yeah. So it's 3-pip issues of 3 units. This round, when an enemy unit within 4 of general tag spends 1 or more aim tokens, dodge tokens, or search tokens, add 1 aim, 1 dodge, or 1 search token to logistic prowess. Then, if the enemy unit is in LOS of general tag, that enemy unit gains 1 observation token. So that seems really strong. His 1-pip, I have graphs and the command. You issued a 1 unit. General tag may remove any number of tokens from logistic prowess to gain the matching tokens. At the start of the activation phase, general tag may make a speed 2 move. Man, what do you guys think?
Token battery, bro. That is insane.
I think this is Kalani 2.0 or 3.0.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the Kalani.
Yeah.
Like,
what?
This is more Kalani than Thrawn is.
Generating so many tokens for everybody. He's like Kalani with Lugray combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Logray. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, go ahead,
I'll say this real quick. I think this is good. I think it's good. Maybe it's not, but who knows? But I think it's good. But I will say, if anything, this is cool. I like this. This is new. This is cool. This is the kind of stuff I want to see more of. This is what I'm hoping to see more of. This is new. This is different. It's creative. So kudos to that. I like this. I like this just because it's so new and different. I just wanted to say
very
that.
unique. Yeah.
Yes.
One minor critique. I don't like that he has calculate odds. I feel like that should be a droid only keyword. I feel like he should have strategized
calculate
one
odds too.
Humans can calculate odds.
Yeah.
We have calculators.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got graphs, my man. He's figuring it out.
He's got graphs and the charts or whatever.
He's at a computer.
My only gripe with this card is it's a lot of token conversion, and that gets kind of wonky when it comes to like monitoring who's using it, whether it be me or somebody else. It's like, oh, my bad, I forgot it was this token or it was that token. It's like I'm gonna be very, if I play against a tag, I'm gonna be like, okay, what tokens is on the card right now? Okay,
Yeah.
what are you turning them into? What are you removing? Like, I'm gonna be very, very nitpicky about making sure I know, because it's gonna be a bitch when something happens and it's like, oh, I had an aim. Where'd you have that aim from? Like, oh man, I remember I did this. Like, I guess,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I hate things like that.
I think it's
Yeah.
probably Legion players 101. Like common thing they don't do is add tokens or remove tokens because it's just like, I'm gonna take aim, I'm gonna roll, re-roll. Like they don't put the
Right.
aim down because it's like it's simple just to do without it. But yeah, it's a common thing that people can. I agree with you, Jose. That could like
Like,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
need.
saying I'm never gonna accuse anybody of cheating. I would never do that. I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be one of those, oh my God, like, did you really have that? Like, how
Yeah.
did you
Please
get
keep
that?
track of your stuff.
You're gonna need
Because
Yeah.
good token management.
he's
yeah.
cycling. And to be honest, I forget stuff all the time. And just like Jared says, I've forgotten. I've looked at my board and be like, oh crap, I had a dodge here the whole time on my supplies or whatever. Whoops.
So
We never
But that
ever
doesn't
put
impact.
panic tokens on the field.
Yeah, so to me it's like, it's just like, I what I would say is that, including myself, if you're gonna use T tag, whatever his name is, do your due diligence to make sure you are on top of your tokens, at least at bare minimum, announcing when you're cycling them in and out. This way
yeah.
there's no, I accidentally had this or whatever.
So really fast, because I'm not clear one way or another. With tag, when you do the calculate odds, do you put those tokens, instead of putting them on yourself, do you put them on the card, or do you copy the tokens that you gain onto the card
No, you put them on the card. So
instead of gaining them?
instead
But
of
they also
gaining them,
change. They
they
can change.
change
You
too.
can
Yeah.
change the tokens.
Right. Yeah, I do know that. I know he's good solely because he's the only Imperial commander that generates surge tokens, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah,
you
it's just the conversion that gets
yeah
dirty
you
if you don't pay attention.
Yeah.
take the action for the aim and the dodge, but instead you gain a surge and one aim or dodge. So you still only gain two tokens. One has to be a surge, and then an aim or a dodge. You put it on the card, and then you can only remove those tokens at the start of his activation. That's kind of the key part. They're not there. You can't exemplar all those tokens all the time, right? When those tokens are on logistic prowess, you can't use them.
Yeah.
You can only move them at the start of the activation. That's why his one pip lets you move them early, right? His
Yeah.
one pip's an emergency move
Right.
to get all his tokens off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what's
I feel like
important to note, you
he's
could use the cache aim and dodge for exemplar.
You could use those two. Those two are
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah, you can grab them off the card and throw them on yourself.
Which I
Yeah.
feel like that's going to be a common mistake. People are going to put the aim and the dodge on logistics, and then be like, "Oh, that's the cache aim and dodge," or I
That's what I'm
forgot.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
it can be wonky, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like anything else. It just
Oh.
takes reps. Like I said, it's just like I would implore anybody using tag to just focus on that card and how that interacts and all the stuff that's going on.
The other thing too on his 3-pip, when that enemy unit spends one aim or more dodge or surge tokens, you get to add one aim, one dodge, or one surge token. How I'm reading that is you don't have to gain the matching token. So if your enemy spends an aim, you can gain a surge.
I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah, I feel like it. I don't know what their
It doesn't
intent was.
because it doesn't say add a matching token. It doesn't say add the same
It'd
token.
be simple if they just said that, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think you're right, Nick.
So I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. That you get to choose which token you want to add after they spend a token.
This is the guy that needs the Guardian 4. This guy right here.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you
don't like him though.
You're gonna keep him behind Last Cyber because you don't need exemplar for Last Sight, if I remember correctly. So
Right.
yeah,
I feel like
exemplar needs line of sight.
Doesn't he Last Sight?
Yeah, exemplar needs
Yes,
line of
yes.
sight.
Yeah, okay.
1000%. I'm the exemplar guy.
That's right.
Anakin.
I don't
OG
have
exemplar.
I don't have that keyword anywhere.
Oh, I
Yes,
don't
you
have it
do
anymore
on
either.
one of your worst commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like if you really want to max your 3-pip, you activate tag in the middle of the round, grab all the tokens that you gained off of your card, and then you can keep your battery going for the rest of the turn.
Sure.
Like you essentially can get double the
I
use
see
out of it.
I see people putting surges because surge is gonna be
Yeah.
so good.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, so good on
I feel
the
like
power units.
I feel like also the two new commanders. Well, there's three, but two of them, like I guess you want Thrawn in every list regardless, but two of them really want Thrawn just so that he can direct them
Yeah,
every turn.
yeah,
Because I feel like
that's
they're
true.
so time independent.
Sure, sure. The last thing we're gonna talk about for this Imperial High Command article is a new training. It costs 5 points. It's called Security Detail, and it's for Imperial Death Troopers only. This unit gains Guardian 2, Imperial High Command, and Retinue Empire Commander. So,
It's so good.
yeah, this is where you can Guardian tag right off the bat here.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
but
very good.
I love that Imperial Death Troopers got a new upgrade. Like, that's awesome. I hope they continue to do that with other units, but this is just out of the blue. Like, here's something to make Imperial Death
They're
Troopers a
gonna
little bit
kill
better.
them to put impervious on something for these guys.
For
I think the only thing that's wrong with Death Troopers, they don't have impervious because they're pin cushions when it comes to pierce
But to
stuff.
be
Like
fair, there's not a lot of range pierce anymore,
Yeah.
right? No one's running strike teams anymore. Um, that's
Yeah,
gonna change with.
they took a Pierce away from all the heroes, pistols and
Mm-hmm.
stuff for most
Yep.
part.
Yep. So like I feel
Yeah.
like there's play for Death Troopers, which so I've seen some lists. Rob, often runs Death Troopers, and they're really good. I mean,
he
especially
runs
when you
them
want them to.
in Remnant, that doesn't count.
Well,
They get
Well,
boosts
it,
in
it
Remnant. They're
does
not raw
now
dogging.
because
They're not raw dogging life in a regular Imperial list.
but it does now. It does count because this is essentially giving them the remnant thing. It's just,
Yeah.
I guess, it's the reverse because they have to be near a commander as opposed to away from a commander. But it is giving them the free aim which was the whole reason you ran them in remnant in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. They're getting Guardian and Retinue for 5 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
You can also enable now. This is a meme for sure, but you can put Callus in the Death Trooper list and then take an operative and give him strike team leader. And now Callus can shoot his gun at range 3, and you still have an aim for rerolls.
Oh my God, that's I love it. I love it, but that's crazy good.
It's a pretty good attack.
Yeah.
It's very
Which good
expensive.
on
It's like
them.
120 something.
Good on them. We get to see Death Troopers come back in. Like that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
So, any last words for the Imperial High Command?
They're the adrenaline shot the Empire needs. I'm
I
hoping we get away from Remnant and see people actually cook with these guys.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We
I
will.
am over Imperial Remnant list, and especially the shenanigans of the Dark Troopers passing mechanic. Fix that
I
AMG. That
told
needs to be
you.
fixed.
See,
I agree
now-
with you.
Now
I've always agreed with you.
No, don't fix it. Don't fix it.
that's not a
Don't
thing,
fix it.
Nick.
What?
That
No,
is
don't fix
an
it.
oversight.
You don't want it
Fix
fixed
it.
because
Don't
Han's going
fix
to
it.
do the same
No,
thing.
leave it as is.
Let's stop.
But anyways, we're gonna move on to the Han stuff, Han and Luke. So in our last episode, we went over the little spoilers of the promos. So we have the remaining information, specifically the command cards. So I'm gonna go over Luke, what he can equip, because that was the only thing we couldn't see. We did see the force power, but he also has a command, training, and comm slot. And the pips that he has, there's 3 pips.
And
Looks
you said a
like
4 slot. Say 4 slot. Oh, we
what?
knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. We knew
One
the
force
one.
slot.
Yeah, one force
But
slot.
we
Yeah.
didn't know
He
how
was
many.
gonna have
Now
a
we know he
force
has
slot.
one.
Yeah, that's fair. So only 3 command cards. So I'll go over those right now. There's a 3-pip that's called not out of it yet. It's for Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, and I believe
Who
this one can be taken
cares?
by
Sorry.
Commander, right? Commander Luke
yeah,
can
it
take
can
this?
be taken by anyone.
This could be any of them. There's no
Okay.
secondary name, so any Han Solo or Luke can play these.
Ooh, so it's for Han Solo and Luke. Those are the orders you issue to. Han Solo and Luke Skywalker may each make a Speed 1 move. This round, when Luke Skywalker begins his activation while within 2 of Han Solo, he gains 1 aim and 1 dodge token. Additionally, when Han Solo begins his activation within 2 of Luke Skywalker this round, he gains 1 aim and 1 dodge token. So kind of the buddy system we have with Sabine and Ahsoka, right?
Yeah.
The 2 pip.
Teamwork.
Mm-hmm. The 2 pip is only for, well, not only, but it's for Luke Skywalker and Commander Skywalker. So does that make
No, it's Luke Skywalker, Commander Skywalker. Only the Tauntaun Luke can play it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
The subtitle under Luke Skywalker is Commander Skywalker. It's confusing.
Yeah, that is confusing. I thought they were meaning the Commander Skywalker one.
No.
Okay, that makes more sense. It's a 2 pip. It's called On Patrol.
I wish his subtitle was just smells a little funny because he's been inside his Tauntaun.
It's issued to Luke Skywalker and 1 trooper unit. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it may make a Speed 1 move, then make an Observation 4 free action. Additionally, when an enemy unit ends its activation with the 2 of an ally creature trooper unit this round, the ally unit may gain 1 dodge token. The last one is for Han Solo, Reluctant Hero, which is, I assume that's just a Tauntaun rune, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's See You in Hell. It's for Han Solo. It's a permanent card. Han Solo gains Unconcerned, Unstoppable during this round in which this card was divulged. Or sorry, not divulged.
Played.
When this card was played, thank you. Han Solo gains Disengage and gains 1 aim, 1 dodge token, and cannot be suppressed or panicked.
Fix Unstoppable right now.
Yeah, no, don't fix it. It's perfectly fine.
My God, like that's wow. And you know what's funny about this 1 pip is I feel like you almost want to play on turn 1, but at the same time you want that disengage and 1 aim and 1 dodge token, and it cannot be suppressed or panic on another turn. So it's like, do I play it turn 1? I think you always play it turn 1, but then you're burning a 1 pip.
You could always play Chewie's card and get it back.
Nick's already cooking.
Now you're thinking there. That would be sick. That would be dope. Wait.
Stop it, Nick. Stop it.
That'd be so
The
good.
Rebels are on the rise.
All right, which one we want to talk about? Which one we talk about first?
Let's talk about. Well, I mean, do you have anything more to say about the 1 pip? We've been talking about the 1 pip.
We want to talk about the 1 pip?
Yeah.
Are we starting with the 1
garbage?
Pip? Oh gosh, we're gonna be here all day.
Really? Okay, I'm curious.
All right. I'm still a little miffed why they'd give him Unconcerned. I don't know why they'd do that, but
well, because he's going
can
twice.
Get Guardian.
He needs to get killed.
So when was the last time you took Medbots in a Rebel army?
Well, I'm more about because he loses cover.
Oh, he has melee cover. He'll be fine.
Then why give him the keyword? Then why put it on there? If it's not a problem.
You need an opportunity to kill him. This man's going twice each turn.
Yeah, I know. But see, okay, so I was lukewarm on Han. This makes him way better, obviously. Now I'm really excited to play Han because this makes him fun.
Yeah.
But he's gonna burn bright and die.
Maybe.
He is. I know, and this is where I do want. I think everyone needs to calm down a little bit because I think everyone is too scarred by Dark Troopers. There's too scarred by Grievous. You cannot compare this 6 white save unit to red save armor 3 and 8 health armor 1. I mean, he will die. He will die.
No, yes, you can. You absolutely can.
No, he will die.
Dylan's having PTSD flashbacks.
He will die. He will die. Way easier than those other units do. He's no harder to kill in melee than any other 6 white health. He's no harder to kill in melee than regular Han Solo. He's no different to kill in melee than regular Han Solo. And any super squad
diversion with this Han Solo.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there you go. There's a little cop out.
That doesn't work in melee.
You're right. It doesn't work in melee.
Doesn't work in melee. So
Good thing you have
this is a,
disengage then, right?
this
Run
is a
away.
this is a melee unit. This is a max range 2 unit. This is a unit that can't get around standbys. It's it's going to do some damage, sure. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's gonna do some damage. It's cool. It's 90 points. It's totally worth it. I'm gonna take it. It's gonna be good. But he's not gonna be around turn 3. He's gonna be dead. Unless I'm not charging him into your line. Because if I charge him into your line, he's gonna take so many shots. He's going to die.
Sure.
Rack the shotguns,
he will.
boys.
He will. But will he get his points worth before he dies? Sure. Yeah, he probably will. He will. Because he's not that expensive. He's it's good unit, but it's not. I think people are thinking it's a what are dark troopers? How many health is dark troopers? What are they? Eight health, 10 health behind armor 3 red saves.
They had 3
That's
wounds, 2 wounds.
If you're taking
Yeah.
the minigun.
Yeah, that's eight health, armor 3 red saves. That's not even the same thing at all about trying to kill that unit to kill this unit.
But that sounds fun. And
No, yeah.
And I think just the fact that you said that, even though he might not survive to turn 3 or die on turn 3, he gets his points of value. And I feel like that's all you need your unit to do, right?
Sure.
Like Darth Maul's a great example of like, I don't care if he dies, as long as he got his value and points, like it most likely will tilt the game in your favor, right?
I like the cowboy aesthetic on the artwork. Like he's rushing in, hitting a fucking Marlboro as he's jiving in there. I love the artwork. I think the card's good. I think Han's dope. I think disengage is gonna help. He probably is gonna get mulched. Because don't correct me if I'm wrong, but the creature troopers have tall silhouettes too, right? Like the
Yeah, that's the other thing
yeah,
too.
so
This unit's not hiding.
he might be behind a building, and then they're gonna be like, "Can you put silhouette behind it?" I'm like, "I don't want to." Can you? I don't want to. Oh yeah, you're completely behind a building, but your silhouette's not pink.
Yeah.
Enjoy your cover too, sir.
That's the other thing too. That's a good. Yeah, I forgot to bring that up too, Jose. You can't hide him. You can't hide him.
Okay, then why complain about unconcern?
Because I can't get cover. I can't get cover. Yeah. Now I can't get cover from the building. I can't take 2 off the top.
I can see.
Oh no,
you
take
through
2 off top.
building.
Roll dice. I'm thinking old rules. I can't roll cover saves. I can't roll cover saves. So that's gonna be huge. I can't roll cover saves. And I've played games where I've been on tables where there's literally nothing blocking that silhouette. So
area terrain.
Some no. If the area train's not high enough,
I feel like every area terrain I've played on, it's taller than a Tauntaun. I feel like.
Okay. No, don't get me wrong. There are some tables.
Sure.
I played in some tables LVO. There was no place for me to hide in ATRT, and they're the same size.
Sure.
So, and maybe there was places, but not near the POIs. Right, so they were out somewhere else.
Yeah,
right. So he's gonna get shot. Now he's gonna get to go twice and run across the board if I play at turn 1. But again, he's range 2. I just don't think it's not the end of the world, people. It's not the end of the world. He's not going to be a menace. It's not like Grievous with his 8 wounds armor red saves where I shoot him, where JR runs in my line and I shoot him. And JR makes all his saves and he doesn't die. Like that's not going to happen. You're
not always rolling that hot though.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm
the master of terrible red saves. I'm right there with Roman.
He doesn't always roll that hot, but it sometimes happens. And let's say it happens half the time because that's about red saves, right? It's not going to happen half the time with Han. He's gonna die 80% of the time.
We're forgetting uncanny luck.
He has uncanny luck. Like he has on the same par as red saves. Mathematically, it's actually better.
I don't know. I've rolled that uncanny luck. It doesn't seem to matter.
Well, okay, that's a
and it's less wounds and no armor. I guess that's the thing. People are comparing it against red safe armor units that have these similar keywords.
The armor sometimes is a detriment because there's more than enough
armor
little chip shot impact units that are rolling around that can.
It still knocks off hits.
Yeah.
They still knock off hits.
Applies to armor 1, where armor 3, not so much.
And I'm just saying, like, you're not sparking crits against Han just because he has a keyword. Like, the red armor units you'll spark a crit, and sometimes that's the worst scenario. Is like, I need 1 wound to kill you. Cool, I just got the free crit.
And Han's losing cover without getting the benefit of armor. So yeah. But don't get me wrong, it's good. He's gonna be good. I mean,
you could play the range game and kite, and because you do have you have charge, spur, so you can kite. You don't just because you have 2 doesn't say run twice and then get into 2. You can kind of backpedal. It's not a speeder where you can't reverse.
But he only has charge though. You gotta get him in melee.
Yes, but what I'm saying is you don't have to missile. You don't have to missile launch him, and if you do happen to missile launch him, if you do happen
always
to
missile,
launch
you never
him,
not missile. That is the rule. Always missile. Are you even playing a rocket launcher if you're not missiling?
I'm not saying.
I've had Zach run 3 tauntauns into me, and Dooku just mulched all of them. So I mean, you can missile.
I'm not saying you run him into 6 standbys, but
no. But what I'm saying is like you have the range band to like pick and choose kind of when you're gonna go and do something and how you're gonna get it done. I mean, just because you're in range 2, that doesn't mean you just one off run and get shot. You can kind of wait it out a little bit, then double spur into a charge for speed 3.
And here's the other thing too. Unlike Dark Troopers and Grievous, who also runs in your line, Han Solo is most likely going to be suppressed.
Yeah,
not with See You in Hell.
Well, not that one turn. You're right, that one turn. But he's most likely going to be suppressed on his other turns.
And
I love that card name.
So,
well, go ahead, Dolan. I know you want to say.
Okay, I have so much to say. This
all right.
Han might single-handedly be the second best rebel operative in the game.
Ooh.
That's how good I think Han is because of this.
Behind Bad Batch or behind Luke?
Bad Batch.
Behind Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but that doesn't mean it's too powerful.
Okay.
Look at what CIS is getting. Look at what CIS is getting.
Yeah.
Whoa, let's not take shots. Let's not take shots out here. Hold on a minute.
We're just watching this. We're observing.
I personally think it's the same negative play experience that Grievous will bike brings.
Ooh.
But here's the thing. We have to. Otherwise, only one faction has it. And here's the thing.
I agree. I don't think. I think once you get rid of trained in your Jedi arts on wheelbike Grievous, his NPE goes way down.
Not when you add the other wheelbikes in that are coming in a couple weeks. So
that's true.
And here's the thing too.
Are we gonna have wheelbikes versus tauntauns like a joust off?
Let's do it.
Probably.
I'm happy you're saying he's the second best operative. He better be, because also, unless they surprise me with something, this is all I'm freaking getting this year. This is it. I'm getting nothing. There is no other Rebel units on the timeline.
I'm really hoping you're gonna get some stuff.
You're gonna get Saw, bro.
Hey, hold on.
Give me mercenary.
Yeah, I was gonna say you getting weak ways. Come on, man.
They're
part of the faction.
They're mercenaries.
Okay. Also, Han has a better lightsaber than Commander Luke Skywalker, not Taun Luke, but regular Commander Luke Skywalker.
Well,
Han has a better lightsaber than the customizable Jedis. Like, it's insane. This and he doesn't have plotting, so he gets to move 4 times around. So, like, if you're in a sticky spot where a Force user is on, like, coming up on you, you just leave.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
In one turn too. You don't have to. it's not like speeder bikes where you're like, okay, well, I get my one strike and fade for the turn, and now I got to refresh it so that I can go do that again. No, you just get to move 4 times
Again.
when they're in a round.
Again, with all the demoralized I'm seeing out there with Empire and everything else, 2 courage. Remember, I've heard it from UCIS. Wait, no, wait a minute. I heard this all the time from UCIS
Why are we
players
getting brought into this again?
about Grievous and his 2 courage and how I was always suppressed and
I don't talk about that. That's a JR thing.
I heard that all the freaking time.
Not wrong.
Han Solo's gonna be suppressed. I'm gonna be getting 1 action most of those turns, so I'm gonna get 2 actions with my 2 activations.
No, you will not.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you can.
Just like Grievous. Hold on.
If you're
just
taking
like Grievous.
base, okay, go.
No one's playing
Echo Base. Just like Grievous.
Yes, you are. You're playing Echo Base.
Nick, you take endurance. There you go.
You can take
that was
endurance.
what we had to do.
Well, the problem is
you can get. Go.
No, I gotta take tenacity. You gotta take tenacity.
Well, I was gonna say Nick's not wrong. Like if I see this if you play Han's 1 pip turn 1, I'm absolutely trying to kill Han, and if I don't kill Han, he's suppressed.
Okay, but then I just play the Echo Base 2 pip and he recovers.
Sure.
If I'm playing Echo Base,
wait, are they an Echo Base? Are they an Echo Base?
I don't think they added to them
yet. It better be.
I think. Yeah, I don't think they been officially.
I don't think you lose anymore.
No, Echo Base is not good.
Hold on a minute. You're sitting here telling me. Yeah, you get 6 Tauntauns, and that's not fun? Yeah.
Tauntauns have not changed. So Han does wait a minute. Han does not make Tauntauns better.
They get a free dodge.
They're gonna get a buff.
Correlate.
They're getting a buff this weekend. This weekend they're getting a buff.
So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
They get a buff from points probably. They're getting a buff from Commander Luke's 2 pip, which rest in peace, No Time for Sorrows, and my allies, the Force. Sorry. Like this card's just objectively.
Nick, do you own 3 Tauntauns?
No.
You gonna buy it?
That's the list I want to make now. I want to make this list.
And you can get Taun Luke to Inspire 5 if you take Hope and Lead by Example. And then Luke can just take all the suppression tokens that Han took.
Yeah, but again, you're thinking Luke's gonna be on the table that long. Remember, none of these units can hide. They can't hide.
But if they're shooting at Luke, then they're not shooting at Han.
But they're shooting at both. I mean, the amount of firepower that at least I've seen when I've played against CIS, when I play against Remnant, those lists, it's a lot. It's a lot.
You almost need
Rad's,
Chewie
baby.
with Han just so you could Guardian for him.
I like Chewie.
The idea of Chewie. I don't think Chewie keeps up with them.
He can't keep up. Yeah, he can't keep up. Yeah,
do circles. Do circles. Hover around a POI.
They're doing circles around Chewie, just drifting.
I don't think Chewie can keep up at range 1 of Han. I think he can keep the teamwork bubble.
Sure.
But I think that's where that ends. And Chewie can be taken in Echo Base too. Just want to put that out there.
We don't even know if they're in Echo Base yet.
They haven't added them yet, but that's probably because they're not released yet.
Yeah. But probe droids are in.
Well, they're not in there. I just pulled it up, so they're not in there.
Weird. We'll see. We'll find out on the added Epticon.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If they don't.
They will. They'll put them in. They'll put them in.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna move. There's so much going on with Han, and I wouldn't worry about suppression when I'm in melee all the time, unless I'm facing 7 riot troopers. I'm not gonna get suppressed.
I don't know. I just saw all those demoralized that Empire's gonna be handing out constantly.
So good.
You know what's funny? This is all on the 1 pip. Do you guys want to cover the other ones?
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
I was gonna say let's move it along.
Okay.
Let's talk about the 3 pip real quick. It's garbage, trash, throw it away,
Correct.
never play it.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
The only
Ahsoka and Sabine's whatever pip it is that they get to.
But worse.
Yeah.
But worse.
Objectively worse.
Yeah, way worse.
The only neat thing is you get a free move on operative like Jedi Knight Luke, and that's cool.
Yeah. It's terrible because 1, it's a 3 pip that only orders 2 units. 2, you have to have both units alive to play it. So if somebody's dead, you can't play this card.
Sure.
At least how I understand the rules as of right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the effect is actually probably going to be hard to trigger because you get the tokens at the start of the activation within 2. So you activate one of them, okay, they're within 2, but if they move away and then the next guy goes, they're getting nothing. So it's so garbage. It's so garbage.
I see it only being effective for a one-time use of just like, all right, this person can get the aim and dodge, and then
the 2-pip. So I misread the 2-pip the first time around. I think it's much better than I originally thought. I didn't realize that both units get to hand out the observe.
Yeah, it's observe 8.
Yeah, so observe 8. That's really cool. They both get to make the speed 1 move, and the extra dodge tokens for the creature troopers. And I kind of feel like even if you're not even playing other Tauntauns, you're just playing Luke and Han, that's still pretty good.
It's good.
So
well, because it's into the fray-ish, right?
Yeah, yeah, essentially.
The second part of this command card is what makes me think that the Tauns are gonna get a buff. This is the hint that they're gonna get a buff.
Yeah,
well, I mean, the command card itself is the buff.
No. I mean,
one of them.
I mean, if you're saying Tauntauns are expensive, and then Nick saying you would take this card, Otons, just Luke and Han, then the incentive to write it that way is because we are in fact going to give you guys a points reduction that makes you want to bring.
Well, because if I compare it against Luke's other 2-pip that issues 2 units, gives 2 dodges, and that's it. That's all it does. So
that's
it's like
a product of its time, though. So the reason that's a product of its time because that card when there were no double squads and everything was just 4-man naked or 5-man with a heavy. Like you were prime with the dodge because that mattered. And that's just a timed, aged out card.
Yeah,
they could probably reword that card and give out 2 dodges.
But you can't even argue that because we already went through the refresh and they didn't do anything to that card.
I don't think they are. I honestly don't think they are.
They won't. No,
you're comparing this card. You're comparing this card to a card that's a product of its time.
Well, just like how Luke Skywalker Tauntaun is cheaper than Commander Luke, and Commander Luke is, I mean, way worse.
Worse. He's worse. He is just worse.
Yeah, you're right.
So
the ability to give out a dodge and an aim for free right off the bat, so good.
Which could be yourself.
You give it to yourself.
Yeah. I just.
On that note, boys, I think I've held you guys here long enough. Any last words, Jose?
Gungans, baby! There's no way.
Yeah. Do we want to do like? All right, Jose, give us. Yours is obviously Gungan.
Yeah, we got to do Adepticon predictions because the next time we stream is after.
We're not streaming next week.
We could stream next week.
We do the second half.
We should stream next week for Adepticon.
For Adepticon.
Yeah.
Well, Adepticon's this
next
weekend,
week,
isn't it?
No, it's next weekend.
Next weekend. Oh, we just ruined JR's week.
Man, you did.
I had said because we still gotta do the weekways objectives. We can still do an episode next week.
I for some reason I thought it was this weekend, and that's why I didn't think we could cover the objectives right off the bat. So
I'm just saying,
keep your predictions for next week. Yeah,
we're gonna be behind a lot of the other Maniac podcasts that do 4 or 5 hour podcasts. We're not that cool, but I don't care. Screw that, Gungans. I'm waiting to. I'm Gungans. You JR, you're never gonna see your commissions done so fast because you're gonna fund my Gungan army.
That's fair. That's fair.
Each time you kill a Gungan, JR, you just got to be like, thanks for my money, man.
Any last words, Alan?
Long live the Empire, I guess.
Hey, there you go. What about you, Nick?
Han Solo Tauntaun is perfectly balanced.
Oh,
there you go. And ladies and gents, to all our local around us, please join the league. Come to the tournaments. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Promise I won't. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna run wheel bikes, so I'm sorry in advance. But anyways,
you're not.
I'm not. But I mean, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.